Open your eyes.
So we first hear about the multiverse in the 2016 Doctor Strange movie, and I believe Strange opened up the multiverse when he handed over the Time Stone to Thanos in Avengers Infinity War.
No tricks.
He only handed it over because he knew he could create that 1 in 14,605 win, but how did he do it? With the help of Thanos, of course. According to the Ancient One, energy can be harnessed from other dimensions of the multiverse. Strange did something to the Time Stone before or during the handoff to Thanos.
We're in the endgame now.
Notice the hesitation of Thanos, but also listen to the music. Now, I'm not going to play the music because I don't want copyright. You're going to have to listen on your own time, but when you listen to it, you'll realize that it's like a revelation. It's like a heavenly gates opening. It's something definitely happened at that moment, not just him putting on the gauntlet. I strongly believe that at that point, the multiverse was opened. So at that moment, they shifted into a reality where they actually win. Because we know that he said that they win at one time out of the 14,605. They win one time, and I believe that's the reality that they shifted. Now, it appears in that reality events on Titan were the same, but Tony didn't get run through because he's only patching up the front and not the back of his wound. Like, he was really, like, shanked. So, he's only patching up the front side. Also, you don't see him or hear him taking it out. Because it was stuck in there. So he didn't take it out. You didn't hear him take it out. It is probably, he did get stabbed, but not to that extent. That's what I'm saying. But it did happen. Also, their eventual win definitely had a lot to do with Ant-Man coming back from the quantum realm.
Quantum fluctuation messes with the Planck scale, which then triggers the Deutsch proposition. Can we agree on that? In layman's terms, it means you're not coming home.
I did.
No, you accidentally survived. It's a 1,000,000,000 cosmic fluke.
If he didn't come back, then the Avengers had no options. They found Thanos, they killed him, and they couldn't find the stones. They had no options whatsoever without Ant-Man coming back and suggesting time travel through the quantum realm. That is why they lost 14,604 times. What is also interesting is that there were two key points in the Avengers Endgame at the final battle. One definitely was Captain Marvel, and the other was Doctor Strange and Iron Man. Notice Doctor Strange lifts up his finger, indicating to Iron Man to wait. He didn't want Iron Man to stop him from placing the Power Stone back on the gauntlet. After it was on, I believe that Doctor Strange signaled to Iron Man to attack, and Doctor Strange is the one that used magic in order to get the stones off the gauntlet. Now, traveling back in time definitely created a different bunch of realities because they're not supposed to be there in the first place, and any interaction with the past will alter the timeline in some way.
You mess with time, it tends to mess back. You'll see.
And remember, you have to return the stones to the exact moment you got them. You're going to open up a bunch of nasty alternative realities.
Even if Steve Rogers put the stones back exactly, he stayed and lived out his life. He couldn't pretend to be anybody other than Captain America, but at that time, their Captain America was frozen in ice, and he is still frozen, up until the time we see Old Man Steve. So Captain America could be brought back to life in the future, fresher than ever. Getting back to Doctor Strange, opening up the multiverse and all the events after clearly led to the multiverse of madness that he's about to encounter. So what do you think? Am I right about Doctor Strange opening up the multiverse? What is your theory? Leave a comment down below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.